Nsobe Development Trust is the non-profit and umbrella NGO that holds Nsobe schools for the community, our social inclusion and protection programs, our feeding schemes, medical, health and care support, our tertiary bursary sponsorship programs, and our community development programs. Nsobe schools were born out of urgent need. There was simply no accessible school for the children of our community. With a deep desire to provide a relevant and meaningful education that could open a pathway out of poverty. We began in 2009 with just 16 children learning in our home. What started as a small response to the basic human right of access to education has grown into a vibrant full primary and secondary school campus, now serving over 600 students. This incredible journey of growth has only been made possible through the unwavering support of TeacherAid and our generous donor partners, and the dedication of our passionate teaching staff and support staff, and the hunger of our students for education.
The mission of Nsobe schools. Nsobe schools are Christ-centered schools which seek to sustainably reach out and meaningfully meet the spiritual, the physical, academic, and vocational needs of vulnerable children in our remote, rural Nsobe community. Nsobe Schools' mission is to deliver holistic education that places special emphasis on discipleship, care, life skills, leadership, and vocational training, responsibility, and through Christian education, support and advocacy, providing hope and a brighter future. How about the vision of the school? Nsobe schools will be nationally recognized as model schools of excellence. We feel very passionate that we need to provide a way of helping people to help themselves, to inspire our students to be the living change our communities need, to break the curses and bondage of poverty, to provide education with an employment opportunity, to upskill students to create their own jobs and income streams, to mold our students into future responsible, godly parents and citizens who can build their home, communities, and this country of Zambia.
I am Mandy Lewis, the Deputy Head Teacher at Nsobe Secondary School. And my role as the Head of Academics, I have seen how our teachers are committed to helping the children achieve their dreams. They act as counselors and role models in shaping and helping our children to excel academically. The teachers themselves have overcome a number of challenges to acquire an education. And so they are able to help the children with that passion, because they know that education can bring a positive change to this community. So they are putting in their very best to help our learners. And they've interacted with these learners even in the community. So when they come here, it is a second interaction.
Nsobe Secondary School is a school that started very, very small. It started as a community school, but as I speak now, it's a full-fledged secondary school, and it has gained its status of a grant-headed school. And this is in partnership with the Nsobe Development Trust, and of course working hand in hand with Ministry of Education to ensure that we are delivering the education that is qualitable, that is relevant to the community, as well as in line with the requirements of the Ministry of Education. Nsobe Secondary School, indeed, we've graded a lot of achievements. In as much as we are in a rural setup, our results are very, very much in line with the expectations of the government, as our boys and girls usually compete with those schools that are in towns. This is a plus to us, but of course, It's because of the so many aid that we receive from different people, well-wishers from abroad as well as in our very country, Zambia.
It is our faithful leadership and committed teachers that makes all the difference through a hard work ethic and going an extra mile, ensuring that the child receives interactive and child-centered education. We also offer a daily feeding scheme which provides critical nutrition, and we also offer OVC support. Building on academics, we also offer core curricular activities such as sports, clubs, leadership training, tutor groups, exposure trips, camps, and field trips. We are the only school in our area that has a primary and a secondary computer lab. We are focused on creating equal opportunity for the girl child, and we also offer safe houses and a nurturing environment for our vulnerable girls, keeping them from early marriages, neglect, or abuse, enabling them to complete school and have control over their futures. Many charities support the primary school, hardly none support the secondary school. A solid foundation is critical, but without secondary schooling, no student can access trade or academic pathways, and future employment would be difficult. We do not believe in handouts or creating dependency. Our parents have to pay a timely commitment fee to make sure they value the education their children are receiving and partnering with the school to ensure quality education. This fee per term is less than £3 for the primary and £5 for the secondary only, which does not come any close to covering any real costs at the school, such as teachers' salaries, stationery, textbooks, food, and any other running resources. But often parents cannot afford even to pay this. So we allow parents to come and pay in kind, such as painting, cooking, and gardening, to be able to cover their contribution and costs.
My name is Dana Goma, a grade 12 pupil at Nsobe Secondary School. Nsobe Secondary School has a conducive environment where I benefit from it, and most of the pupils also benefit. Talking of my career, I would like to do nursing, in that I've seen pupils getting sick at school, and the market where we go for the clinic is very long from here. It's about 9 kilometers from the school. So I just thought of maybe doing nursing will help my school, in appreciation of what the school is doing for us, donating, helping us with a lot of things. So I'd just like to appreciate by doing that course, that which will help my fellow pupils to benefit.
My name is Fanwell Kantukulya, and I'm one of the teachers at Nsobe School. Me as a teacher at Nsobe School, I've experienced tremendous change, and I've seen a lot of development that has happened. One highlighting example that I want to give is seeing a child in a rural setup getting the best education that the community school has to offer because of what other people outside there have really given their hearts to. And this has really brought out a lot of teachers to come and enjoy just their stay at Nsobe, because here at Nsobe, we live a holistic life that cares about each other and also look into the generations that are about to come and really give a hand into the life of a child.
My name is Nsobe, and I'm a former student at Nsobe Community School. I am pursuing civil engineering at one of the universities, Copperbelt University. With the help of teacher aides, they've managed to pay for my tuition fees and accommodation, which is of help to my studies. Thank you for sponsoring us.
Nsobe schools are not just schools. They are a testimony of faith, of determination, and the power of vision. Built for the community, by the community, on faith and a shoestring budget, our schools have a big heart and a bold mission to offer transformative education that changes lives. Nsobe schools are schools with a difference, places where hope is ignited, change takes root, and communities are uplifted. We invite you to partner with us, whether through sponsorship, donations, or volunteering, to help us give our children access to transformative education and a brighter future. Thank you for being part of the story of hope that we are building together here at Nsobe.